Windows PowerShell Integrated Scripting Environment ISE. This is a tool you are going to use at every step when using PowerShell. It can be used to run commands, write, test, and debug scripts in a GUI environment. We can do multi-line editing, syntax coloring, tab completion, selective execution, and lots of other things using this amazing tool. Windows PowerShell ISE is the default editor for Windows PowerShell that comes with all Windows operating systems. IntelliSense is a feature that is also known as auto-completion. It means when we start typing a command, we get all the possible commands that could be made using our typed text. This helps us to reduce our code writing efforts, time, and we don't need to learn the spellings of commands, and also we need not to remember all the possible parameters of a command, and also we don't have to worry about the syntax of our code, because wherever we are wrong in our syntax, PowerShell ISE gives us a hint to correct it. If we have written a multi-line code in script pane of PowerShell ISE and we are in need to run a specific portion of that code, then we can run that selection by using a button provided in GUI of PowerShell ISE that we will be seeing in just a few minutes, or you can run that code by using F8 key as keyboard shortcut. Also, if required, we can run complete code using the button provided in GUI only, or by using keyboard key F5 as shortcut. We can easily copy, paste, or clear the text in console. Also, we can open multi-line script window so that if required, we can work on code of multiple scripts parallelly. Also, we have facility to open new PowerShell command prompt if required using the button provided in GUI only. And the most important, Microsoft is no longer actively developing the PowerShell ISE, but a new candidate for all these development is Visual Studio Code. I believe this reason is enough to make a plan for change from PowerShell ISE to VS Code. We will discuss about Visual Studio Code in coming slides, but before that, let me see a quick demo of PowerShell ISE. To launch PowerShell ISE, we can type in search bar like ISE and we can run the application. And once open, it looks like this one. This part is known as script pane. This part is known as console pane. Here we can write individual commands as well, like get -service, enter. So we can get all the services, or in case we want to check the version of this PowerShell, ps version, enter. So we can see it's Windows PowerShell 5.1. PS edition is desktop. In script pane, we can create any script like this one. And as you can see, once we start typing something, PowerShell ISE suggests the possible values. This feature is known as IntelliSense. So we can choose the desired command and we can run it using run selection. So we need not to select the entire command and then run selection. No. In case we want to select and run a single line, we can click anywhere on that line and click run selection or F8. If I click this, it will run my command for me. In case I want to run only selected part of a line, then I need to choose the selection and click run selection. In case I want to choose the complete script on this page, I can choose run script or F5. The best part of using PowerShell ISE is that I can work on different files or different scripts in the same time. Like suppose in case I am a person who work in different domains, like I work on Active Directory, I work on Exchange Server, I work on Azure, and I use different commands as part of my day-to-day job. So what I can do is I can write all the commands of Active Directory in one window, all the commands of Azure in one window, and like that. And as soon as I get their requirement, I can simply run those commands. I need not to type them again and again. Here we have a button like clear console pane. This button we can use to clear the console, like we have so much of text on our console window. We can click this button to clear our screen. In case we want to open a new PowerShell window to run some exclusive commands, we can run it from there. Like if we click this, it will open a new window for us and we can use it in any ways, like this one, and enter. So we can close it, and this is our command add-on. So in this we can see like what are the modules that are installed on my computer, like Active Directory and all these things. So, and also I can see what are the commands that are available in a particular module. So if I click on any module, it will be loaded over there, and I can see all the commands of that module over here. And if I want to use any command, I can click on that and I can click show details, and then we get different features for that, and it tells us like what are the compulsory parameters and what are the optional. So accordingly we can use them. We can close this. And to be honest, I always use ISC. That is the one that helps a lot in our day-to-day job, and also when we are creating a script, it helps a lot. Of course, we cannot develop a script using individual command prompt or PowerShell prompt. So PowerShell ISC or any interpreter of PowerShell is the best option. PowerShell ISC is my best one. I also encourage you all to please start using PowerShell ISC from today only. Stop using this individual console like this one. So you can do all the work that you can do here. You can do all the work here as well. So start using PowerShell ISC. If you need to run individual command, run it over here. If you want to run a script or you want to create a script, you can run them here. And you can, it's like a notepad for you. You can run all your commands over here. Whatever command you need at a time, just click on that and run it. It is as simple as that. And also we have options to customize the look of PowerShell ISC. Like we can select tools, options. Here we can customize different options, like we can choose different colors for different parameters and different attributes for different commands. Like in script pane, if we want to customize anything, we can do it from here. Like for command, suppose I want a color of red or pink or any other color, or suppose if I want to choose any color in console pane, I can do that as well from here. So suppose for just time being, let me try to change the color of our comments. As you can see right now, my comment color is green, and let me change it to pink one. Like suppose we are here and comment and pink and apply and OK, and as you can see our color has been changed to pink one. Now whenever I will write a comment, it will be pink only. So you can also make such R&Ds, and trust me, it is not going to hamper anything or it is not going to break anything, because wherever you feel like you don't want this setting and you are confused over somewhere, you can just click restore defaults and all your settings will be default. So without worrying for any breakage, you can make all the R&Ds over here and try to make it customized as per your requirement. So now let's back to our slide part.